The earthquakes badly damaged many of the Christchurch City Council's facilities, from pools and libraries to major ones like the Kiwi2 pool and AMI Stadium at Lancaster Park. More than 3 years on though, hundreds still need repairs or even total rebuilds. The Korda Mentha report paints a dire picture of the likelihood of many of these buildings even being repaired.
I think what is going to be clear in the next couple of weeks is that we have a serious funding shortfall. Until
recently, City councillors believed they would receive enough insurance money to cover 95% of the cost to repair and rebuild more than 1,000 facilities. But to date, the City Council's only recovered about 45% of repair costs from its insurer. The council could find itself with a $121 million shortfall to repair the damaged facilities. The total bill adds up to $212 million.
We have the question actually, well, what do we want to spend? So it's not just, so we have a budget, we have a funding shortfall, but then we don't necessarily have to spend all of that. We can actually say, let's cut the budget.
One way to do that could be to rethink the blueprint and the anchor projects.
How many people are going to bus into the central city to use a massive swimming pool? Maybe in 5-10 years, but right now, not as important.
Instead of spending hundreds of millions of dollars on one big anchor project, City Councillor Raf Manji told CTV's Chris Lynch, one idea could be to build smaller new community facilities all over the city.
When you say community facilities like what?
Well, just swimming pools and libraries. I mean, if you think how much money we're putting into the Metro Sports, Council's putting in 140 million. It's going to cost 250 million, and we still don't know what the final cost is. Now, you could build a lot of community swimming pools for that. A lot, where people could walk to it within 15 minutes.
Councillor Manji doesn't want to cancel the projects. He's only suggesting some of them are delayed.
I wouldn't cancel anything, but I'd say that there are priorities, and some of the bigger ones are down the list of priorities at the moment.
Like what?
Or the stadium, for example, and the Metro Sports. I mean, they probably won't be delivered for 4 to 5 years. And I think they were planned, obviously, a lot earlier than that.
The Korda Mentha report recommends 4 options. The first is to fix any closed, damaged facility. Another is to only repair buildings to 34% of the new building standard. 70% of the 1,000 community facilities are still open and available for use. Some have been demolished, while another 259 are still waiting for repairs. Following the report's recommendations, only 259 buildings not open would be repaired, but it would reduce the shortfall to just $73 million. Marcus Gibbs, CTV News.